Good morning, everyone. Don't mind my lip. When I was asleep, I was scratching my face. Um, well, it's where my piercing used to be. So I want to. I was just sitting here doing some readings, sending karma, talking to God, my ancestors and spirit guides, and I'm just trying to figure out why people really felt as though they were going to get away with anything. You know, and then claim religion. I'm trying to figure out what are these organizations teaching people, like these secret societies. Like it is just if you know that with spiritual gifts, you should know the universal laws. You should know that what you put out is going to be what comes back on you. So why do people feel as though they can hurt people, harm people, try to go against people that were placed here to serve and to be of service? Now I'm trying to figure out the the process of all this. You know, they claim religion. They claim that God sees everything. God knows your thoughts, how you feel, how what you do. You know, you don't have to even say it. So were people waiting until they cross over to have this discussion with God? You know, it's like you're seeing God. You're gonna see God now, and when you cross over. You know, a lot of people think that you're gonna sit before God on Judgment Day, but every day is Judgment Day. See, we in a whole new world. Means if you do something, you're going to be judged accordingly right away. There's no waiting, you know, so people can hide things and go about their day and not have to think about it until years from now. You know, and a lot of people felt as though they weren't going to get caught doing what they were doing against me. From the physical aspect of things. You know, either way it wasn't logical. They felt as though since they had the resources, they had what belonged to me. They had people under their belts. You know, they felt as though they had people in their pockets. You know, they had people in the palm of their hands. You know, they felt like they can not only bargain their way out of things, but blackmail their way in and out of things. You know, come and go as they please. Now, with that being said, you know how people just, you know, when they going through a situation with people, they be like, I'm gonna call my family, and they just gonna pull up. They just gonna come and rush over here, not even caring about their safety or the safety of who they bring in with them, or just care about the consequences. You know, because you know they're not gonna be accountable for their actions. You know, there is no trying to understand that if I do something, this could happen to me. Who I'm gonna blame? You know, when they're under arrest, they want to resist, and then when they're taken down to the ground, or if something happens to them, everybody wanna scream. It's a race thing. It's their fault. It's not my fault. But the thing is, you have to think about it. You know, a lot of people just jump to conclusions, jump to things, and then when death is looking them right in their face, they already know what can happen. If you know what can and could happen, don't do it. If you're not going to be accountable for your actions, do not do it. You know, because you're going to be accountable on this end and the next end. So yeah, a lot of people felt as though since I was alone all my life, I couldn't. They felt as though I couldn't pick up a phone and tell nobody because nobody was going to believe me. They were thinking in their heads, telling you, not even just thinking in their heads. They were telling each other, "Who's she gonna tell? Nobody gonna believe her." We already made it to where we already made it to where we got her on paper looking like she crazy and unstable. We got her in a position where even if it's like even if she screams for help, we still got her silenced. So who's she gonna tell? God, God. I don't have faith in man. My faith is not in man. Never will be. I know and I understand that man is not man doesn't have the capacity to understand the importance of being accountable for your actions. So while everybody in the background now trying to figure out how to fix the messes that they got themselves and their families into, but they're still trying to place. They still want to blame me, but you have yourself to blame. 99.9% of people that came against me, I haven't even had a conversation with them. And if you have sat down with me and met me and even passed me by through some type of contact, you will know that I'm very humble, very compassionate, very loving, very caring, loyal, considerate. But like I said, they don't want to be accountable for their actions. No, I don't feel bad for them, and I'm not gonna feel bad for people. Because you're old enough to know, and you gotta do better. Like I said, people felt as though since I didn't have anyone physically, they felt as though they can walk all over me, go in circles and, and act as though they want to help me and do things for me to get me to a place where I can better myself. Like I said, I don't have faith in man. I've seen the actions of man. I've seen man lie constantly. That's their truths. I'll just be looking at it like, I already know this is going to be a lie that comes out of their mouth. I already know this is going to be a lie, their actions. I already know if I get a call, somebody want to text me or call, I already know this person is coming at me with lies. And I'm not for it. And that's their truths. Their truths are lies. They believe it. And it's red flags because that's a narcissist trait, but you can't put a title on it. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's just in me to lie." No, because if that's the case, it's also in you to get consequences from the universe, get karma. So you can't accept the lies and reject the consequences. It goes hand in hand. You want to play in the dark, but understand that when things come to the forefront, when things come to the light and come out, and the truth is revealed, and everybody's seeing you truly for who you are, stand on that. You was down for everything. You were down for the money. You was down for the bribes. You were down for the poisoning, my food, my drinks, spell work on the medicine, spell work on the homes, putting spirits. I mean, all types of stuff. You were down for everything. So now that you are being seen without your mask, stand on business, because that was always your business. Lies. Thank you.